Hello everyone, I hope you're doing great today. I am so excited for this video to be coming out right now. It is actually my first Tips with Tiff ran YouTube video since it's always like more reels oriented. Now we are on the YouTube. Anyways, as you see in the title and with the intro, the LSA Discord is officially back and running. But before we get into this wonderful video, I just wanted to remind all the viewers and everybody watching right now that today, February 10th, is the last opportunity to become a member. And with the rest of this video, you'll realize that it's very important to become a member and verify it, as you will not be able to use all the features. So yeah, have a good day. If you were active in our LSA Discord before, there's a lot of new changes, new features, new things that this whole video is going to be explaining to you. First things first, we are officially on the school hub for Discord servers at VCU. So let me show you where we are exactly. Let's do LSA. Boom. We right there. We are officially on the map. So first off, I'm going to teach you a little bit of how you would join the server. So obviously, like I said, you can go through the join server school hub for VCU. On Discord, this happens after you verify that your Discord account is that you are a student at VCU, and then you have to verify now you're in the VCU hub, and then you look up LSA, and like we did right now. Or what you can do as well is we are going to provide the invite link on our Instagram link tree, link in bio. I do think we're going to probably have a post about this as well, as we welcome anybody to join this invite link, because you'll soon figure out why we have taken extra measures to make sure that our members are also getting everything that you would want, and those who aren't members will want to be in LSA in a sense. But yeah, so there will be a post about it, and you'll see as to why we're so open to that invite link. So here we are on the student hub. I'm gonna just click join. And if you've been on the server, this is the page you've been stuck on. Looking at the announcements, pretty much it. This was sent out in January when we first started working on it. Well, when we were at a good percentage progress done. And now this is the most recent one I just dropped. If you're watching this, hopefully you went to Bienvenida, as this was the final opportunity for you to become a member for this semester. If not, dang it. But I'm glad you're watching this video. We worked so hard on this, so let's get into it. So this is how mostly any member will be seeing the LSA Discord, unless it is February 10th. Around 7 p.m. is when we're launching this full send. But yeah, so let's just pretend it's 7 p.m. So we are currently at gate 0, which I will explain in a second what that means. This is what it would be like when it hits 7 p.m. around 7 p.m. on February 10th. And you'll see these 3 channels on the left hand side. So you've already seen announcements, pretty much just this. You see welcome is where you're going to start off. And I just joined, so it's going to tell me welcome to the Latina Student Association Discord. It's going to tell me what to start off on. So it tells me to start off on rules. And let me go on rules. This is officially our LSA Discord Community Standards and Acknowledgement. I will read this to you because I do believe this is a very important portion of our Discord, and it's very important that you understand everything that's being said on here. So here we go. By reacting with the checkmark below, you formally acknowledge that you have read, understand, and agreed to comply with the Latina Student Association Constitution, including Article 5, the safety, conduct, and accountability, all Latina Student Association policies and procedures, and all applicable Virginia Commonwealth University policies, regulations, and state and federal law. So, the Latina Student Association enforces a strict zero-tolerance policy for the following behaviors: hazing, discrimination, harassment, hate-based conduct, coercion, and retaliation. Any action or communication regarding of intent that results in harm, endangerment, humiliation, coercion, or degradation of another individual. This policy applies to all members, officers, event participants, and affiliates in LSA associated spaces, including but not limited to Discord, social media, messaging platforms, and in-person activities. You further acknowledge that this Discord server is an official communication platform of the Latina Student Association and is subject to moderation, documentation, and enforcement in accordance with LSA governance and VCU standards. Violations may result in disciplinary action in accordance with LSA governance with VCU policies, up to and including immediate removal from this Discord server, removal from LSA membership, and referral to appropriate university or external authorities. Participation in this server does not constitute consent to endorsement of or responsibility by the Latina Student Association for unofficial or unauthorized activities. The Latina Student Association and its executive board are not responsible for individual conduct that occurs outside the scope of official LSA activities, including events or gatherings not explicitly designated as LSA sponsored or occurring outside established time limitations. If you understood and read and acknowledged all of these rules that I just read to you, that you could also find written out on the rules page, and you agree to comply to them, you would click this little white check mark. Boom. And you see on the left hand side how that opened up 3 new channels. This is you accessing gate 1. So we were just at gate 0, being that you seeing the welcome and the rules and announcements. You do not enter gate 1 unless you accept the rules, which is right here, what we just did. And with that, it's now been noted on our system as well that you have clicked the rules accept at whatever time, XYZ time that you pushed the check mark. So let's go on to the next section. Rules. You get to choose your roles. This would show up on your little icon when I'll show you in a second after I click them. So LOL, I already clicked them, but pretend I didn't. So I'm clicking them. I am she, her, so I'm clicking this one. I am a senior, so I'm going to click the one that has 4 because it matches with the 4. And boom. So if I were to click on myself, actually right here, I have she, her, and senior. Ignore the gate 0 test, LOL, as we keep going. Okay. I've done my roles, and you may be thinking, oh, but are there going to be more roles? Yada, yada, yada. I'll enter that in a second. Next thing you see is the membership verification. But before I go there, I'm going to start to general really quick. As you can see, even with me clicking the rules and accepting that, and I see these 3 channels, I cannot type anything in the general chat. I can see the general chat, I just can't type in it right now. So why that is that with the different gates that we have, and now that we are on the Student Hub Discord for VCU, which means anybody can join, anybody can click that checkmark and rules, we've decided just to keep, more moderation with everything that we have, that you can only talk on our chats channels or text channels if you are a member and you're verified. You may be thinking like, oh, okay, then how do I verify my membership? Because I am a paying member. I bought the year, I bought the semester, or however, whichever way you went. I just got a Bienvenida. How can I verify my membership? So we're going to go now to the membership verification text channel where you can find this page. It says, LSA membership verification is a step required to gain full access to the Latina Student Association Discord. If you're a current LSA member and would like full access, please click the button below to request verification, and an executive board e-board member will review and approve requests. Please note that the membership verification is manual. Approval may take time, and with this verification, you'll have access to member-only channels and essentially the rest of our features. I do want to guarantee to everybody that PR is working really hard with the Discord. Our e-board is working very hard with the Discord. They have already been kind of given the rundown of how the system is going to work. So you have 19 members ready to help you and verify you. So don't worry about that. You're about to go in, have a great time. So say I am trying to verify my membership. I am now going to click this button to create a ticket. So you click the create ticket and you'll get the ticket created, and it'll highlight or blue highlight the text channel as well as have it on the left side with the little, notification. So let's click on there, or you can go back, click on the blue. Both ways, it'll take you here. So it says, Tiff, which is me, glad to have you in the Amelia. Support will be with you shortly to verify your membership. Please provide your school email and your name so we can look in our membership form responses. To close this ticket, press the close button. So if I didn't want to verify myself anymore, I would close it, but obviously I clicked this because I want to verify. So I'm going to just put my email, my VCU email, and my name. After I send it, we reach it on our end. So on our end, I would see this. We have to manually do this part, which means that I would have to go check the sheets. So basically, if you did the membership form, we do have a sheets where it tells us which responses were approved. After I submit that and board has been able to review all my stuff and make sure that I am on the response sheet for membership form, I will get a message that says, "Good news, you're a member and I'm assigning you the verified member role. Please check out the perks channel in members only category, as you can see on the left side, with all your new features." And how do I make sure I do have this verified member role? Like I mentioned, since this is manual, they have to physically add the membership member role on you, which allows you to see this members only category. So after verifying your role, verifying your membership, you should now be able to text in general. "Hey everyone, first message in general. Did you watch that vlog? That Discord 101 video? Because I am from the video right now. Because I am filming the video right now." Boom. You can now text in general. And yeah. So now that I finished that, I can just close it. Yes, close it. Boom. It's closed. I'm verified. Slayage. Now we are in gate 2, where the user is now verified member and can now see the members only category. And I'm going to break down everything that's in there now. So now let's go into the members only. Let's look at our perks, like it said. Welcome to LSA Remelia. Thank you so much for doing the LSA membership verification, as it gives you an all access pass to what this Discord has to offer. Reminder, although you are a verified member, the rules are enforced to everyone. Wondering what you can do now? Here's some things you can do now. You can now choose what channels you'd like to subscribe to with the subscribe to channels text channel. Here you can choose what channels you even want to see and chat on without having all that clutter of the gazillion chats blowing up, which is something that did occur in our old Discord. I just wanted to give you guys, a way to not have all that blowing up, spam, etc., etc. Another thing you can do is you can now choose your name color, your color for your name user tag in the more roles text channel. More options will be coming soon in that roles channel, like maybe, who knows, like what's your ethnicity, yada yada yada. Basically, more roles are coming, but for now, I've only added your color for your name and username roles. And yeah, the next thing is you're now going to be able to send messages in general, like we just showed you. This is in comparison to those who are non-membership verified. Like I mentioned, you can now join in the combo and say what's on your mind. Obviously, following that rules though. You can now send your socials in. It says no access now, but that is because you haven't subscribed to the random category, which I'll show you in a second how that works. And number 5, did someone say I can join voice chats now? Join in with the fun with subscribe channels and their voice chats. So again, the subscribe to channels site is where you can subscribe to the general categories available, and they have their connecting voice channels within. And yeah. So also the last thing that we have so far is if you have any suggestions, don't be shy to let us know in the suggestions chat. There is a cooldown just to prevent spam. But say you have an idea of something you want to see in the server. Say you're on the gaming category and you want to see like Fortnite or something on there. The suggestions chat right here, members only, is where you would drop that suggestion. And mods, eBoard are going to be working on adding it to the Discord. Last thing is be kind to everyone and check out the members only folder for more and everything else we have. But don't forget, back to the beginning, is although you are a verified member, the rules are enforced to everyone. And we do now have serious precautions and mods to prevent any type of misconduct. So, reminder, you are officially now. So gate 0 was welcome and rules. Day 1 was roles, membership, verification, general. But general was view only, membership verification. We are in gate 2. This is gate 2. I'm going to be in more roles. So let's scroll all the way up Choose your name color. React to pick one color. You can change it anytime. Here are the colors and groups, but from all the options, you can only choose one. So I have a lot of cool colors put into this Discord server, and you see how they're all in like different groups. That doesn't mean choose one from each group. It means choose one in general. So as of right now, all we have in the more roles area is the choosing your name color. Obviously, I'm a Leo, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that maroon. So I'm gonna push that 5. And it's so cool because if I push Tiff, Tiff is red. As you can see, she's got that maroon color. Baddie. Anyways, this also probably won't show up like this anymore. It won't separate you on the members list. I'm gonna be fixing that, but it's an awesome feature so you can be unique. We already did suggestions. You can drop your suggestions here for a channel you want to see, etc., etc. I'll get into moderation appeals in a second. And this is about to be gate 3 as us going into subscribe to channels. So like I said, not all chats are visible by default. Choose what you'd like to see by reacting below. You can subscribe or unsubscribe anytime. No pressure. Pick only what interests you. Meaning that you can pick multiple. So like, by the way, you can pick more, change your selection in the future. You found out that movies and shows, they be spamming all the time to watch One Piece and you're like, I'm not about it. Let me switch to gaming and random, or I'm thinking I want to lock in this month. Let me just be on academics and professional, or let me be in all of them. I want all the talk. I want all the spam, all the yap. You click all of them. For me, I will be clicking random. As you can see on the left side now, it showed up. If I turn it off, boom, it's gone. Let's just do, for the fun of it, random and gaming. Boom. So far in gaming, we don't have any text channels because I am waiting on you guys to join so that we can see what gaming is interesting to you guys. And yeah. So, but let's explore that randoms. Like now you got social, foodies, polls. Oh, the lobby. And then you can just yap. Gaming is gaming. I don't think, let me just do all of them for the freaking fun of it. Music bot. Let's get out of these two for a second. Music bot is to play music. I'm pretty sure it's M1 play. In order to use a music bot, you would have to join a music lounge, and hopefully my mic is still working right now. But you would have to then put like, what's my favorite song? I believe you can also put links. Like if you're on your Spotify or Apple Music, you can like share the song where it gives you a link, copy link, and you paste it on here. But you can also just type out the song. So I'm gonna just put the song that was in the intro. So I put the song here. I can also do I'm gonna do some C play C. Oops, I didn't spell it right. Okay, anyways, say I'm over this other song already, I would just do this. Fire. So yeah, this is how you would use the jockey music. I'm gonna have some awesome audio slay. Okay, anyways, the jockey music can be used by multiple people. You would just have to cue the music. And it goes by who sends it first. I do believe anybody can skip, but please just be respectful to each other. You guys are using the jockey music. And yeah. Let's check out the movie night. It's just another voice channel. The arts lounge. Another just chatty area. Let me know what you want to see. Locked in because I'm studying. And then connections lounge. That's how that is. So let me just unsubscribe all of them. And let me leave this. But yeah, that is how the subscriber channels works. That's how the morals work and suggestions. Now I do want to show you guys something. With all of these gates that we're doing, we want to do it for our members' safety, our members' mental health. We want to follow VCU policy and LSA constitutional policy. We basically want this to be a comfortable and safe environment for everybody. So we have taken measures, like mentioned, not only with just the gates, but we do have auto moderation. We're going to start off by saying this is what would happen if you were to say a bad word. I'm really not going to tell you to test that bound. If it becomes a joke, I want to try this, I want to see what happens, that is the purpose of this video. I don't want you to try it. We don't want you to try it because serious actions will be taken. We are a zero tolerance organization to, let's go back to the thing, hazing, discrimination, harassment, hate-based conduct, coercion, and retaliation. We are no, no, no. So, for example, I were to say a bad word. Obviously, this word, bad word, is not going to be a flag anymore after this video. But for this scenario, I'm using it as a testing word. Say I say bad word, I get a timeout, telling me I cannot chat, reply, react, or join voice channels during my timeout. Physically can't do nothing anywhere, and it is for 11 hours, 59 minutes, so 12 hours essentially. And you might be kind of like, 12 hours for saying one word. Where's my warning? Where's my this? Well, let's open this Carbot. It'll tell me my message has been removed for containing a blacklisted word. And it's just going to tell you why. I'm going to click OK. I understand I messed up. My message is gone. So that's also something very important. We do not want that type of speech to continue on our server. So we automatically remove it while also putting you in a timeout. But let's say you say something, for some reason this bot, it messed up for some reason, right? You said something, it wasn't the right word. I do want to remind you, it does show up on our logs what word you used. It does tell us what you said, and when they removed it. We also have logs in general of when you delete stuff. This is all just for our policies and our records. So please don't push that button. But say you feel like it was wrong, you would go to the left side where it says moderation appeals, submit a ticket. And this is what we're going to see. So appeals during timeout must be submitted using the form below. No, appeals are reviewed by the LSA Executive Board, E-Board, or designated moderators. You may be contacted if any additional clarification is needed. Please allow 3 to 5 business days for review, but we plan on reviewing your appeal as soon as possible. So like I said, you would open this appeal form. So this is what the link would open up to, the LSA Discord Moderation Appeal Form. This form allows individuals to request a review of a moderation action taken in the LSA Associated Space, the Discord. Submitting an appeal does not guarantee reversal of the action. All appeals are reviewed in accordance with the LSA Constitution, Article 5, Safety, Conduct, and Accountability, and applicable VCU policies. As you can see, I am on my VCU account. This is really important for you to submit this form while you are on your VCU email, because it would make it way easier on us to review your records, everything you've done, just to verify a couple things. Say you're not on your email and some issue rises, I don't know, laptops being annoying, whatever. Please write your VCU email on the email space below, like it says right here. Please write it. So I'm going to write arpieta@vcu.edu. Next, it's going to take me to this moderation appeal form. FYI, you will be getting a copy of this response to your email. And that's important for your records as well. Say it's taking a little bit longer, be like, hey, LSA, it's been a while. I need some type of update. I don't know what to do, blah, blah, blah. You have your record of when you submitted the form. We also have it, and we can submit it. For any of these issues, like say it's not getting handled in 24 hours, I recommend DMing us on Instagram, on LSA_VCU, and telling us that, hey, I have a pending appeal form waiting for it to be reviewed. If you do that, you should be getting a response ASAP. Honestly, ASAP, and that would also help us, if anything. But let's get into it. Section 1 is Discord username. So mine is Chupabara. If username is changed, deleted, blah, blah, blah. So say I change this on the server to Tiffany, or Tiff. I'm pretty sure to change to Tiff, actually, so I would write Tiff right there. Do you acknowledge that you signed the rules of the server, therefore there is a reason as to why you got flagged? Yes, I understand. Next. Please, you would fill this out. So let's say this happened today, it's February 10th. I would put 02/10/2026, sorry. And this happened, it is 12:55 p.m. Or whenever you got that message from Carlbot, basically. So when it says like, oh, this message was deleted, you're on timeout, it tells you the exact record time. You would put that right here. Please explain what happened from your perspective. Be factual, specific, include relevant context, wording. Very good reason to appeal my timeout. You would have to write very good reason, obviously. Whatever you can write to help your case. Why do you believe this action should be reviewed and considered, etc., etc. Whatever your reason may be. You can submit your screenshot. If not, you go next. This is the accountability acknowledgement section. So here, you just acknowledge the information from rules and etc. Do you acknowledge that LSA enforces zero tolerance policy for discrimination, harassment, hate-based conduct, and coercion? Yes. Do you understand that submitting an appeal does not guarantee reversal of the action? Yes, I understand. Thank you for submitting your appeal. Appeals are reviewed by, basically what you saw in the Discord. Appeals are reviewed by the LSA Executive Board, E-Board, or designated moderators. You may be contacted if additional clarification is needed. Please allow up to 3 to 5 business days for review, but we plan on reviewing this as soon as possible. You will get a copy. This is really important. Clicking this submit button is so important. Submit. Okay, let me do some traffic lights. Submit is super important. If you don't do that, I'm sorry, you will not get that appeal. But yes, that is how the moderation works. I'll be here. So say, moderators approved. I have to just wait for my hear back. I probably will get an email or DM. I think inclined more to DM on the Discord account. Yes, I want to make sure that you guys know too, you should not leave the Discord and come back. We do have a bug for that, and that actually leads to a ban. Which that moderation form, you better keep it in handy, because I don't know if we were going to put that in our link tree, but say for the occasion that you do this is a much higher consequence. The appeals are very hard to escape from trying to just come back to the server. I just strongly recommend doing this form, waiting, shoot, and if you're that antsy, shoot that DM to the LSA VCU Instagram and say, hey, I'm waiting for a response for my appeal, and we should get that as soon as possible. So yeah. Now I'm back on the server, and I do see that my long timeout is now reduced to 60 seconds, now running to 34 seconds. That's how the system would work. If you did not get approved, you would get a denied email or DM, most likely email, telling you why it was denied and what you can do now. Just remember that LSA is taking these precautions very seriously. These rules, these policies, everything put in place is for a reason, and obviously to not test the patience of the bot. But yeah, so I think that is pretty much everything for the server. I'm so excited to launch today, February 10th, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you take good care of the server. I'm so excited to see everybody active. And if you made it this far, we do have a Minecraft realm. And if you're interested in it, please say something in general and suggestions, and get that membership verified now, guys. Like, it just dropped. Get there first, be second to chat, be first to chat in whatever channel. Do that right now. And thank you so much for being a member. I'm so happy to have you all here. And tell your friends to join the Discord, because we're done with GroupMe. Out with the old, in with the new. Anyways, have a great day, and DM us at LSA_VCU for any questions or concerns. Bye bye.